Hello everyone and welcome back on the hill to George Washington High School for another high school basketball matchup between the St. Albans Red Dragons and the George Washington Patriots. We'll turn things over to the PA address extraordinaire, Jason Smith, for the starting lineups for the Red Dragons.
At guard, number 3, Jaquez Loveless. At guard, number 11, Brogan Sams. At forward, number 4, Tyron Pollen. At forward, number 24, Tyreek Wilkins. The Dragons are coached by Brian England, Ethan Clay, Chad Benton, Brandon McGrew, and Zach Harper. And now, for your home team, the Patriots of George Washington High School. A 6'1" senior guard, number 3, Chance Hartwell. At guard, a 6'3" guard, number 2, Christian Goebel. A 6'4" senior forward, number 11, Jackson Clark. A 6'7" sophomore forward, number 5, Noah Lewis. And the 6'3" senior guard, number 10, Dawson Lunsford. The Patriots are coached by Rick Green, Ronnie Pruitt, Chad Pullen, Scott Hudson, and Taylor Woods.
So there's your starting lineups for both teams. Again, for the Red Dragons, it's Peyton Brown, Jaquez Loveless, Teron Pollen, Brogan Sams, and Tariq Wilkins. For the Patriots, it's Chance Hartwell, Noah Lewis, Dawson Lunsford, Jackson Clark, Christian Goebel. And that rounds out the starting five for the Patriots. Your pregame starting lineups there brought to you by Selengo Law. Let's take a look at the comparison between these two teams as well coming into tonight's matchup. Patriots with a win to start the year. Red Dragons with a loss to the reigning AA runner-ups last year, Charleston Catholic. Patriots have dominated this series. 23 games, 23 wins for the Patriots over these last few years, dating back to 2005. Patriots control the opening tip, and we're underway here on the hill at George Washington High School. Hartwell with it on the left side, cut off at the elbow, pulls up jumper. It's off the iron, too strong. Clark fighting for the rebound underneath. Ball is tipped out of bounds, and it'll be last touched by Brogan Sams, the freshman for the Red Dragons. So it'll stay on this end of the floor. It'll be Dawson Lunsford set to trigger it in for the Patriots, one of 2 captains for this Patriot team. Hartwell, the other for GW this year. Clark with it on the right side, dishes it off to Goebel. A couple of number changes from our matchup on Friday night against the South Charleston Black Eagles. Goebel wearing 2 instead of 25. Hartwell, 3 from just off the right side, off the iron, no good. Rebound tipped out, and it's saved by Clark to Lewis. Lewis finds Lunsford. Lunsford drives down the left side of the paint, floats one high off the glass and in. Lunsford lays it up and in. He's got the first bucket of the game, and the Patriots take a 2-0 lead, not quite a minute into this opening quarter. Lunsford had a game-high 19 points in the win on Friday night against South Charleston in that season-opening win. Gets a steal here near midcourt. On the right side of the floor, pulls up jumper, buries it. Lunsford with a quick 4 points for the Patriots in the opening minute, and GW leads 4-0. Loveless works with it on the left side. Dish it over to Brown. Brown pull up 3, too strong. Rebound tipped into the hands of Pullen. His shot from the left side won't fall. Lunsford the rebound, quickly up the floor to Clark. Clark attacks the basket, puts it up through the defense, and lays it in. 6 points for the Patriots early on here in this first quarter. Red Dragons still looking to get on the scoreboard. Sams drives, cut off on the right side baseline, pulls it back out now, being tightly guarded by the senior Dawson Lunsford. Almost picked his pocket, but able to dish it across the paint, finds his teammate Brown open. Brown gets to the basket on the left block and banks it home. First points of the game for the Red Dragons. Quickly the other way, the Patriots come. Easy feed inside to Noah Lewis, and Lewis lays it up and in with ease. Lewis was 2 rebounds shy of a double-double last Friday night against the Black Eagles of South Charleston. 12 and 8 for him in the season opener. Jumper from the free throw line area is no good. Rebound on the floor, scooped up by the Red Dragons. 3-pointer from the right wing, no good. Rebound comes back out to Peyton Brown, though, and the South Charleston transfer can't finish on the second chance opportunity. Goebel, his former teammate, got the rebound, and quickly the Patriots are up the floor the other way. Jackson, fadeaway jumper from inside the paint is no good. Miscollected by Brogan Sams, and the freshman will bring it the other way for the Red Dragons. Step back 3 from the top of the key, off the back of the iron, off the side of the rim, and then into the hands of Clark, and a jump ball as he is tied up with 2 Red Dragons. It will stay on that end of the floor. It'll be St. Albans basketball with 5:26 to go in the opening quarter. Patriots lead by 6, 8-2. Brown fires it in, gets it into Lovelace. Lovelace drives down the left side baseline, kicks out to his teammate Curtis Parks, who just checked in. 3-pointer from the left side, top of the key is Brogan Sams, and Sams knocks it down. Make it an 8-5 game in the first quarter. Hartwell will cross the timeline now for the Patriots. Finds Goebel with it. Now top of the key to Lewis. Lewis thought about the 3 for a second. Now attacks the basket. Long steps toward the bucket and lays it up and in. Lewis has got 4. The Patriots 10, and it's a 5-point GW lead. Brown being guarded by his former South Charleston teammate Goebel. Now we'll kick it over to the near side to Lovelace. Lovelace will drive down the right side of the paint. Floats up a shot, can't get it to fall. Rebound finds its way into the hands of Noah Lewis. And now he'll bring it up the court for the Patriots. Lewis going to attack the basket. Gets all the way to the rim. No foul called there. Ball knocked out of Lewis's hands, and it'll stay on this end of the floor. Noah Lewis being very aggressive on these last 2 possessions for the Patriots. Dawson Lunsford set to trigger it in. Bounce pass into Hartwell on the right side. Drive toward the baseline, cut off. Now dumps back out to Lewis. Lewis now will spot up from 3, and that one rattles in and out. Back on the other end, Brown drives on the right side in the corner, loses his handles, able to pick it back up. Trying to feed inside, tipped and into the hands of Parks, but he can't finish. Curtis Parks was wide open after he got the feed, but couldn't finish there underneath. Then Clark on the other end loses it on the way up and into the hands of Peyton Brown. Still a 5-point game, just over halfway through this first quarter. Xavius Hall with the basketball. Will swing it over to the left side to Tyreek Wilkins. He'll hand it off to Brown. Brown comes off the screen, dishes back to Wilkins on the screen and roll. Can't get the shot to fall through the contact. No foul called. Lewis bringing it up the court, trying to go coast to coast after the rebound. Layup can't go. Goebel with the board for the Patriots. Puts it back up. A soft shot there from Goebel, and he lays it up and in. Goebel's first bucket, had 5 points on Friday night against the Black Eagles. Hall works with him on the right side. Now swings it to Wilkins and over to Brown. Brown comes out to Brogan Sams. The Red Dragons just working it around the outside, trying to find a space against the Patriots here in this man-to-man defense. Kick into the right corner. Now up to the top of key to Wilkins. Wilkins with a nice ball fake gets to the basket and will get through the paint and lay it up and in. Tyreek Wilkins, the senior, gets his first basket of the game. Quickly, the Patriots are up the other end of the floor. Clark kicks out to Lewis, out to Lunsford in the left corner. Lunsford drives, gets to up the second tick mark there along the paint. Can't get the jumper to fall, and Parks grabs the miss. A little more than 2.5 to go first quarter. Step back 3 from Brown. Rattles around and out, no good. Rebound out to Lunsford in the right corner. Now Hartwell will bring it up the floor for the Patriots, working with this 5-point lead. Hartwell drives, attacks the basket. A foul called on the way up. That'll be against Xavius Hall, his first personal foul, the first on the Red Dragons. And again, reminder, new this year with the free throw and the foul rules is 5 fouls per quarter, and that puts you in the bonus. That is the first against the Red Dragons. Those 5 fouls reset at the end of each quarter. So Hartwell at the free throw line. Did a pretty good job of stuffing the stat sheet last time out against the Black Eagles. Can't hit the first free throw attempt there. Didn't make a trip to the line in the game against the Black Eagles, but had 7 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, and a steal in his Patriot debut as Brady Anderson and Chuck Kelly check in for Dawson Lunsford and Noah Lewis respectively. And Hartwell unable to make the second as well, so still a 5-point game with just over 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Feed inside to Wilkins after the screen at the foul line. Three-pointer up from the right corner is up and good from Brogan Sams. Sams has got 6 points, all of them from downtown. Feed inside to Anderson, a long pass up the floor to Hartwell. He can't finish. Clark had the offensive rebound ripped away from him by Peyton Brown. Brown quickly attacking up the other end of the floor. Nice feed inside. Finds Xavius Hall, and Hall lays it up from the right side. We're tied. 12 all in the opening quarter with 1:41 to go. Patriots have been quiet on offense here on the last few possessions. A 5-0 run for the Red Dragons. Hartwell with it on the right side. Working against Hall. Kicks into the corner to Goebel. Goebel drives baseline, gets to the basket on the reverse lay-in, can't finish. Rebound grabbed by Clark initially, but then was tipped out. Goebel tried to put it back up again. He couldn't finish. Clark then gets another rebound. He can't get it to go. Anderson tries to tip it up. He can't get it to go. Goebel gets another shot. He can't finish. Then Chuck Kelly gets a rebound and a push underneath. Patriots killing the offensive glass on that possession. At least 5 shots going up there for GW. As Fala will check in. John Fala, the freshman in the game for the Patriots, the lone freshman on the varsity roster. He'll replace the senior Chance Hartwell. And now Dawson Lunsford will check back in. Out will go Jackson Clark. Lunsford fires it into Goebel. Goebel drives on the right baseline, cut off. Kicks inside to Fall with a power dribble as he got to the basket, couldn't finish, but Kelly got an offensive rebound. Then he tried to go up, and then had it, I think, blocked partially, potentially, or just lost it out of his hands as he went up. And it went out of bounds off of Kelly. So it'll go to the Red Dragons with their first opportunity to take the lead. Brown with it on the right side. Kicks into the right corner to Hall. Hall will drive into the paint, dish it off to Wilkins. Wilkins working against Brady Anderson on the left block. Comes back into the right side of the paint. Puts it up through the contact. Banks it off the glass and in. Tyreek Wilkins muscles the shot home. Gives the Black Eagle, the Red Dragons their first lead of the night. 14-12. And the foul is called on Brady Anderson, his first, Patriots first. Free throw up and good for Wilkins. He's got 5 of the Red Dragons' 15. A 3-point St. Albans lead with about 30 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Fala, the top of the key. We'll work it over to the right side to Lunsford. Lunsford being tightly guarded by Sams. Gets to the basket on the right baseline, puts it up and in. Dawson Lunsford with 6 points in the opening quarter. He's got half of the Patriots' points in this first frame. 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Patriots down by 1. Red Dragons with the basketball. Lovelace with it on the right wing. 3 seconds. Peyton Brown, deep three-pointer up off the back iron. No good. Lunsford grabs a rebound, tries to fling it down the court, and it won't go there, nearly close to the rim. 15-14. Red Dragons with a lead here on the road. Step aside for a quick break. When we come back, we'll have second quarter action for you right after this on High School Game Day on the RSN Sports Network, powered by HD Media.
To us, justice is not just a word. It's why we fight. Warner Law Offices. When you need justice.
Bobby Warner, now's the time. Call 345-6789.
In every ever-changing world, one thing you can always count on is Walker Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Hurricane. You know, Gene and Ryan built their business the old-fashioned way by making friends. There are no gimmicks or games at Walker, just honest, fair deals, and their method is so straightforward it may shock you. Friendly service and a huge selection of inventory with more arriving daily. When you're ready for your next vehicle, take the short 20-minute drive from Charleston or Huntington to Walker Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, just off the Hurricane exit of I-64. Walker Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, making friends one deal at a time.
Back here at George Washington High School, Patriot basketball to start the second quarter. It'll be Lunsford, Lewis, Kelly, and then checking in the game for the first time tonight are both Savion Brown and Gale Lamb. Brown will bring the ball across the timeline for the Patriots to start this second quarter. He'll find Lamb, then inside to Lewis, who finds Lunsford, right wing three, up off the mark, but a foul called. So Lunsford will go to the line to shoot three. Lovelace called for the personal foul. First for the Red Dragons here in quarter number 2. And 3 free throws on the way for Lunsford. Misses the first one. Patriots trailing by 1. If Lunsford can bury these next 2, it would put the Patriots on top. First one is up and good. Ties the game at 15 apiece. Third free throw up and good. Back to a Patriot lead in this one. 1 point advantage now for GW, 16-15. About 20 seconds into this second quarter. Adam Rogers, our media center crew, happy to have you along with us this evening on High School Game Day on the RSN Sports Network, powered by HD Media. And a foul going to be called on, I believe, a reach-in probably against Savion Brown, and that is who it is going to be called against. His first, team's first for the Patriots of the quarter. As Peyton Brown gets ready to fire it in on the right side baseline for St. Albans. Gets it in to Lovelace, and then back out between the rings to Sams. Brown with it on the right side. Now back over to Sams. Sams will come left to right. Now getting into the paint and then losing it on the way down there. Xavier Hall. Lamb picks it up and brings it up the floor for the Patriots. Finds Lewis. Lewis driving down the left side. Cut off. Still has his pivot foot. Now kicks back out to Savion Brown. Brown drives in a key hole, and a foul going to be called away from the ball. We're going to get that on Xavier Hall. His second, team second of this quarter. And in comes Curtis Parks. Out goes Hall, the sophomore, who just picked up his second personal foul. Lunsford set to fire it in. It's it into Lamb, now out to Brown to set the offense up near midcourt. Brown drives into the paint, loses it on the way there. Pass tipped in and stolen by Lunsford, though. And then Lunsford called for a double dribble. Lunsford created a turnover from the Red Dragons and then was forced into one himself. Really wasn't forced into one himself. Just double dribbled there. Still a 1 point Patriot lead, though, 16-15. 6.5 and change to go in this first half. Jumper from the right baseline from Sams is no good off the iron, but a foul called in the act of shooting. And that is Gale Lamb. His first, second for the Patriots. Free throw from Sams is up and good. He's got 7 points for the Red Dragons. Had 10 of their 35 in the loss against Charleston Catholic in their opener back on December 7th. Last Thursday. Makes both of them to give St. Albans back a 1 point lead, 17-16. Kelly feeds inside, trying to find Lamb, and a foul called on the pass in from Kelly. And they're going to get that on Jaquez Lovelace, his second personal foul, the team's third of the quarter. Lunsford fires it in to Lamb. Lamb comes across to the left side, finds Kelly. Back out to Brown. Lewis hands off to Lamb, then into the corner for Lunsford. 6 minutes to go, third quarter. Nice feed from Savion Brown to Dawson Lunsford. Bounced for what felt like forever on the back of the rim before it finally falls home. Lunsford with 10 points here in this first half for the Patriots. Brown tightly guarding up Sams, and a timeout forced for St. Albans. Ryan England calling the timeout there. We'll step aside for a quick break as well. We're back with more right after this. Don't forget, coming up at the end of our game tonight, we'll have our Caldwell Luce DeTrampano Player of the Game for you. Make that selection toward the end of the fourth quarter. So we're in this second quarter between St. Albans and George Washington. Patriots with a 1-point lead over the Red Dragons, 18-17. Don't forget that coming up this weekend, we've got 4 basketball games for you here on High School Game Day on the RSN Sports Network, powered by HD Media. All of them up here on the hill. Patriots will be featured in 2 of those matchups as the Red Dragons get a 3-pointer left short there in the right corner from Lovelace. Chuck Kelly with a rebound and quickly up the floor. They were looking to find Dawson Lunsford, who had a nice break up the court. He just wasn't ready for the basketball and didn't see it coming toward him, so turnover there for the Patriots. They'll go back to the Red Dragons going the other way. Patriots got to handle business in this one before worrying about their matchup on Friday night with Holy Family Catholic. That's a 7:30 tip-off. I believe it is a 6 o'clock tip-off before that between Capital and Boyd County, Kentucky. And then on Saturday, Capital and GW will flip opponents. Capital will take on Holy Family Catholic at noon, and GW will take on Boyd County out of Kentucky at 2 p.m. That in the Parmar Classic on Friday and Saturday. Patriots grab the miss, come the other way, still working with a 1-point lead. Hartwell back in the game, drives, attacks the basket, can't get the bucket to fall, but he'll head to the free throw line to shoot a pair. That is on Jaquez Lovelace. The senior picks up his 3rd personal foul, the 4th on the team in this second quarter. So Lovelace will more than likely be coming to the bench here in just a moment. So again, that is the 3rd personal foul against him already. Hartwell hits the first one off the front of the iron, off the backboard and in. Falla checks in for Savion Brown. And Goebel in for Kelly. One more for Hartwell, up and good. Perfect trip that time. He's now 2 for 4 from the line. He's got 2 points. It's a 3-point Patriot lead. Paulin swings over to Brown on the right side. Goes around that screen. Now jumper from the right side inside the 3-point line is up and good. About 21 feet away. Feed inside. Lewis goes up and lays it up and in. Lewis with 6 points in the first half for the Patriots. 22-19, GW on top. Deep 3 on the left side, left well short, but a long rebound comes out to Wilkins. Wilkins tried to dish it out and was looking for Sams, and then Sams is going to be called for a foul out near the midcourt, dragging Dawson Lunsford to the ground. That is the 2nd personal foul on Sams. The 15th foul on the Red Dragons, so the Patriots are going to be in the bonus for the rest of this second quarter. Still 4:03 to go, a little more than halfway through this second quarter, and the Patriots are going to be shooting 2 free throws the rest of this half when they're fouled. Lunsford, first one up and good. As Sams checks out, in comes Holden Young, the sophomore. Brady Anderson checking back in for the Patriots. Out goes Noah Lewis on the other end of the court. It'll be Lunsford to shoot one more. Up and good. Lunsford, after missing the first of three after he was fouled on a three-point try, has made 4 straight. He's got 12 in this first half. Half of the Patriots' points have come from the senior captain, Dawson Lunsford. Still yet to hit a 3, though. Missed his first try, and then the second one he was fouled on. 5-point Patriot lead here with 3:42 to go. Wilkins gets to the right block, floats it up over top of the outstretched arms of the defense, and Wilkins lays it up and in. Fall on the right side, feeds inside to Anderson. Anderson has it poked away. They're going to say it's last touched by Anderson, though, there underneath. A little bit of a tight window there for Fall to try to feed that into. 2 defenders closed down on Anderson rather quickly. 3-point game. Red Dragons with a chance to cut it to 1 or tie the game up. Young swings over to Brown. Brown near the volleyball line on the left side of the floor. Backing it out near midcourt, calls for a screen from Wilkins, goes around on the right side, gets to the bucket, floats a shot up, and a foul is called on Chance Hartwell. That is going to be the first on him, the third on GW in this quarter. That sends Peyton Brown to the free throw line. He's got 2 points in this first quarter. In this first half. Left the first free throw short off the iron. One more on the way for Brown, the South Charleston transfer. Second free throw up and good. He's got 3 points. Make it a 2-point game. 24-22, Patriots on top with the basketball. Under 3 minutes to go in the half. Hartwell drives and catches a body as he tries to drive down the right side. And a foul called on the Red Dragons. That is on Holden Young, his second personal. So Hartwell back at the free throw line. First one up and good. Hartwell with 3 points, all of them from the free throw line. And make it 4, all from the free throw line. 26-22, Patriots on top with under 3 to go in the first half. Peyton Brown going to bring it across the timeline for the Red Dragons. Now they work it over to the left side and come back out top of the key to Wilkins. Wilkins forced to pass inside and going to get a foul on Brady Anderson with a hold from behind. That is his second personal foul, the 4th on the Patriots. And now Anderson will check out again after picking up his second. Back on the floor comes Noah Lewis. 4-point Patriot lead. Red Dragons inbounding from the left of their own basket. Inbounds tipped and into the hands of Wilkins. Wilkins kicks out right corner, 3-pointer up and off the backboard. No good from Camonte Gravely. The ball is taken away by Tyreek Wilkins, and Wilkins puts it up off the glass and in. 2-point advantage for the Patriots, who come back the other way with the basketball now. 26-24, GW on top. Hartwell, pull-up jumper from the right elbow. Too much on it, though. Rebound grabbed by Wilkins, and they'll go the other way. Going to slow things down now with 2 minutes to go here in this first half and a 2-point deficit. Looking for the shot they want here. Try to tie or take the lead on this possession. Gravely's feed inside is stolen away by Hartwell. Hartwell quickly up the floor, dishes it off to Lewis, and some miscommunication between Lewis and Clark. Or rather, Hartwell and Clark. Clark thought it was intended for him. He didn't realize Lewis was streaking there behind and in front of him. So Lewis was fortunate to get back to it, but a foul there is called on Camonte Gravely, his first. Noah Lewis at the free throw line. First one up and good. Lewis 0 for 1 on Friday night against South Charleston. Was about a 61% free throw shooter last year as a freshman. Too much on the second one, and there's the old broadcaster's jinx. But that is something he has worked on in the offseason in his game, trying to be a much better all-around player for the Patriots there inside. Wilkins feeds inside to Brown. Brown attacks the basket and is fouled on the way up. That is the 5th team foul on the Patriots. We're going to get that on Dawson Lunsford, his second. Free throw up and good from Peyton Brown. Give him 4 in the half now. Cuts the Patriot lead to 3. Both teams shooting 2 free throws the rest of this half. Brown 1 more on this trip. Free throw up and good. One-point game now, 27-26. Patriots on top with the basketball with 80 seconds to go in the half. Kelly swings over to Hartwell. Hartwell feeds right baseline jumper for Lewis. Lewis up and in, count the bucket and the foul. Nice baseline jumper there for Noah Lewis on the right side. And it's fouled on the way down. He's got 9 points in the half, trying to make it a cool 10. Free throw off the front of the iron, off the backboard and in. He's got 10 points in the half for the Patriots, and it's a 4-point lead once again for GW. 30-26 with 1 minute, 5 seconds to go until the half. Swing into the corner for Young. Young back out to Brown between the rings now. Less than a minute to go. Dragons trying to work through this man-to-man defense from the Patriots. A good screen there at the top of the key. No ball works its way to Holden on the left side. Holden Young tries to swing it out to Peyton Brown out near midcourt. Tightly guarded against Jackson Clark. Hands it off. Patriots switch. Now Gravely cut off on the left baseline. Kicks out to Wilkins. And then pass thrown out of bounds into the Patriot bench, so it'll go the other way. GW basketball with 23.3 ticks left on the clock. But imagine that the Patriots would try to hold for the final shot here. Kelly with it on the right side. Back to Hartwell. Swung over to Lamb. Lamb swings over to Hartwell. Kelly in the right corner. Drives baseline. Kicks inside. Beautiful feed to Jackson Clark. Clark can't finish though. Lewis gets the offensive rebound. Can't get it to go the first time. Got his own rebound. Couldn't get it to go then. And then the ball comes into the hands of Tyron Pullen. And then the buzzer sounds for the end of the first half. Patriots lead by 4, 30-26 over the St. Albans Red Dragons. We're back right after this here with halftime on High School Game Day on the RSN Sports Network, powered by HD Media.
The relationship between a lawyer and a client is based on trust. Over the years, we've been entrusted with some of the biggest cases in West Virginia. That's because we have a track record of success and getting exceptional results. We built a reputation as one of the go-to law firms throughout the state of West Virginia. We're proud of the reputation we've earned in the community for providing exceptional, aggressive legal representation. When you hire my law firm, you don't get excuses, you get results.
Hi, this is JJ Roberts from Huntington, And when I'm back home, you will find me at my local Par-Mar store.
We had that thundering herd pride at your local Par-Mar stores. We are over 200 stores strong and growing. Download the Par-Mar app for even more savings and sign up for the Par-Mar Rewards Card. Whether it's food, gas, or groceries, we have you covered. We are Marshall, and we are Par-Mar stores.
If there's not a Par-Mar store near you now, there will be soon.
Hi, it's Tony Caridi. You know, our West Virginia military veterans are the last ones to ask for handouts, yet many of them are hungry. I invite you to watch a video that shows an amazing monthly program that helps feed our veterans in Beckley and Clarksburg. Huntington Bank and other partners would like to expand this program to other areas of our state, and we'd love for you to help. Watch the video at wvenriched.com. That's wvenriched.com.
Hey, this is Coach Bob Huggins. Be sure to listen to Full Court Press for exclusive stories from my career and journey to over 900 victories.
It's time to talk West Virginia basketball. For access to our social media and radio affiliate information, visit pressvirginia.com.
Ball Automotive Group is here for all your automotive needs. We have 3 locations with over 300 new vehicles available and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles in stock. Ball Automotive has been an integral part of our community, which we have proudly served for over 20 years. With over 1,300 online reviews, you'll see why our customers keep coming back. To see what Advantage Toyota of Barbersville, Ball Toyota of Charleston, and L&S Toyota of Beckley have to offer, visit us online at ballautomotivegroup.com.
If you're hungry late or you're on a date, Adelphia's the place to be. Awesome wings, fried feta cheese. Let's all meet and have a drink. Friendly smiles and TVs for miles. Adelphia's the place for me.
We live stream sports from across the globe. Join us for Sunday brunch from 10 to 1, Adelphia on Capitol Street.
Are you ready to unlock a future filled with remarkable pay, unbeatable benefits, and unparalleled satisfaction? Imagine embarking on a journey that offers you a college-level education without the weight of debt, all while earning a steady income. Look no further than the West Virginia Building and Construction Trades Apprenticeship Programs. Join us, and together, let's build a future that's brighter and stronger. Go to actwv.org to apply today. The West Virginia Building and Construction Trades, where the future is forged.
Back here on the Hill for this second matchup of the season. Here in the 2023-2024 year for the Patriots and the Red Dragons. GW coming into this matchup 1-0 after knocking off South Charleston last Friday. The Red Dragons 0-1 after a season-opening defeat on Thursday against Charleston Catholic. But the Red Dragons right now have scored just 9 points less in the first half of this game than they did in the entirety of that loss to Charleston Catholic. So a much better first half for St. Albans on the road here tonight after that season-opening loss at home to Charleston Catholic. Meanwhile, the Patriots have not looked quite the same as they did in the second half against South Charleston. The first half, Patriots took a lead, their first lead, right before the end of the half at 24-22, and then used the second half to just pull away and come away with a dominant 60-43 victory. But a much tighter first half here between the St. Albans Red Dragons and the George Washington Patriots. 30-26 is our score. Leading scorer for the Patriots, Dawson Lunsford, with 12, and closely following him is Noah Lewis with 10. I am missing a basket for a Red Dragons player along my scoring sheet, but I have currently Tyreek Wilkins with 9 and then Brogan Sams with 8 to lead them in scoring. Again, I'm sure I know I'm missing a basket somewhere. I'm not quite certain who that is attributed to. We'll try to figure that out here in a few moments. But really good first half of action between the Red Dragons and the Patriots. The Patriots didn't get up by more than 5 points in that first half. Red Dragons kept things close. And again, that's how we are in a 4-point game here at the half. Don't forget, coming up after this game for GW and on our broadcast schedule for our High School Game Day, RSN Sports Network, our High School Game Day on the RSN Sports Network, powered by HD Media. We'll have matchups Friday and Saturday featuring George Washington and Capital. The Cougars will take on Boyd County, Kentucky. And then the Patriots will follow that matchup Friday night, taking on Holy Family Catholic. Then on Saturday, they will flip, and Capital will take on Holy Family Catholic while GW plays Boyd County. And that is for the Parmar Classic. Friday and Saturday, we'll have all the coverage for you here on High School Game Day on the RSN Sports Network, powered by HD Media. And don't forget that coming up later on this, well, not this year, but this basketball season, we'll have the Parmar Stores Shootout at the Big House there at West Virginia State University. It's going to be 4 days this year. That's right, folks. You heard it. 4 days of basketball all day long, and I mean all day long. They start at 9:30 a.m. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, February 5th through the 8th. Things get started off with Ravenswood girls taking on Hurricane girls at 9:30. And we'll wrap things up on Thursday night at 8:30 with Polka and Philip Barber boys. Tons of basketball to be played each and every day, and we'll have every single game of that Parmar Stores Shootout at the Big House for you here on High School Game Day on the RSN Sports Network, powered by HD Media. There are a total of 8 games per day, so 32 games coming at you over the course of those 4 days. And we hope that you tune in for as many games as you can if you can't be there at West Virginia State University to cheer on your team. The Patriot boys basketball team will take on Martinsburg Wednesday, February 7th in that shootout at West Virginia State. The George Washington girls also in that Parmar Stores Shootout at the Big House. They play Wednesday afternoon at 4 o'clock against Morgantown. And because we have so many games, and not just in that, but throughout the course of our broadcast season this year, we actually need some assistance with our crews. HD Media is looking for talented people to join our broadcasting team. If you have experience in sports camera work, producing, or commentating, please email Dan Shreve at dshreevewv@icloud.com. That's DSHREVE at icloud.com. Again, if you're interested in joining our crew with HD Media and RSN Sports, just send an email to Dan Shreve at danshreevewv@icloud.com, and you can be one of the key parts of our crew on High School Game Days. And we're going to have well over 30 games for you this season, 30 alone in just 4 days there in February. With just over a minute to go until the start of the second half, teams out on the floor is warming up again before they put 8 minutes up on the board for quarter number 3. We'll step aside for a quick break, and when we come back, we'll have third quarter action for you between the Red Dragons and the Patriots. That's after this on High School Game Day.
To us, justice is not just a word. It's why we fight. Warner Law Offices. When you need justice.
Bobby Warner, now's the time. Call 345-6789.
In an ever-changing world, one thing you can always count on is Walker Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Hurricane. You know, Gene and Ryan built their business the old-fashioned way by making friends. There are no gimmicks or games at Walker, just honest, fair deals, and their method is so straightforward it may shock you. Friendly service and a huge selection of inventory with more arriving daily. When you're ready for your next vehicle, take the short 20-minute drive from Charleston or Huntington to Walker Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, just off the Hurricane exit of I-64. Walker Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, making friends one deal at a time.
Getting ready to start the third quarter of action between the Red Dragons and the Patriots. It'll be St. Albans basketball to start the second half. Same starting five for GW that began the game. Hartwell, Lewis, Lunsford, Clark, and Goebel. For the Red Dragons, it is Sams, Brown, Paulin, Wilkins, and Lovelace. So same starting five for St. Albans as well. Red Dragons trailing by 4 coming out of the halftime break. Now going from right to left across your screen. Patriots going from left to right. Sams almost loses it on the right side, able to grab it back. Picked up his dribble now and has nowhere to go with it. Handed off to Lovelace. Now Lovelace will bring it back out near midcourt. Swings it to Sams. Sams drives toward the right elbow. Jumper off the back iron. Lewis grabs the miss, and the Patriots will head the other direction. Quickly up the floor to Goebel. Goebel kicks back out to Hartwell. Now to Lewis, wide open top of the key. Drives to the bucket, lays it up, and rolls around and falls off. Clark with a rebound underneath, though, and he'll lay it up and in. Jackson Clark now with 4 points in the contest for the Patriots. And that makes it a 6-point Patriot lead. Lovelace swings it cross court to Sams. Sams thought about it. Now will dish off to Wilkins. His keyhole jumper rattles in and out into the hands of Lunsford. Lunsford almost has it stripped away, but able to grab out onto it and find Goebel. We'll go to Lunsford. Lunsford drives down to the right side of the paint and loses it on the way up. It is last touched by the Red Dragons out of bounds. It'll stay with the Patriots. Lunsford to trigger it in from the right side. From the left side. Gets it into Lewis. Lewis trying to go up strong. Can't get it up there on the rim. Gets his own miss, though. Dishes back out to Hartwell. Hartwell drives along the free throw line. Has his pass tipped and into the hands of Lewis. Lewis will swing it back out to Goebel. Hartwell finds Lunsford on the right side. Back to Hartwell, left wing. Feed into Lewis on the left block. Lewis trying to attack the basket. Forces a shot up. Can't get the bucket to fall, but he'll head to the free throw line. First team foul on the Red Dragons. Goes on Curtis Parks. His second.
His first.
Check that. His first foul. Lewis can't hit the first free throw. One more on the way, though, for the sophomore. Second free throw rattles in and out from Lewis. 2 for 3 at the line tonight. He's got 10 points in the contest for the Patriots of their 32. Sams on the left wing with it, working against Lunsford. Swings it over to Peyton Brown. Brown, a deep three, rattles in and out. Lewis grabs the rebound. Gets it to Goebel, and Goebel will bring it up on the left side. Swings it to Hartwell center. Hartwell, jumper from about the second tick on the paint. Can't get the shot to fall. Clark fighting for the rebound inside, but he can't grab it. Lovelace grabs it and comes the other way. Finds Brown, left side baseline. He puts a shot up. It's blocked by Hartwell. Lewis grabs the board and will come the other way. Lewis trying to go around Wilkins, but Wilkins steals it away. And then on the other end, Brown dumps it off for Wilkins, and Wilkins lays it up and in. Quickly the other way, though. Goebel on the reverse lay-in. A nice take there from the left side. Christian Goebel, he's got 4 points. Thanks to that nice reverse layup from the left side, getting to the right side of the rim. Three-pointer on the other end, left short, airballed by Sams, but rebound collected by Lovelace. His second chance opportunity won't go, and Noah Lewis grabs the rebound. Hartwell attacks the bucket and is blocked. Coming the other way, Wilkins wide open, and a lay it up and in. 4-point game. 34-30, Patriot lead. Lunsford in the right corner, swings it back out to Clark. Clark's almost pass is stolen away. Hartwell feeds inside to Lewis. Lewis backing down on his defender, can't get the shot to fall. Rebound tipped out to Sams. Sams brings it up the floor and almost turns it over, but throws it out to Peyton Brown. Brown on the left wing, thought about the three for a second, feeds inside now for Curtis Parks. Parks lost it for a moment, then able to dish back out to Sams. Swing it back out to Peyton Brown now with just over 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. A 4-point Patriot lead. Brown swings to Wilkins. His jumper from just outside the elbow is off the mark, no good. Clark grabs the rebound, and the Patriots will head the other direction. Lunsford with it on the right side. Bounce pass into the corner to Clark. Clark drives in toward the free throw line. Cut off. Pass is stolen away by Lovelace. Lovelace drives through the paint, forces it off the backboard, can't get it to fall. Long rebound comes out near the three-point line to Goebel, and he'll come the other way for the Patriots. Goebel with a dish off to Clark. Clark step back jumper is off the mark, but a foul is called. It's going to go on Lovelace. That is his fourth personal foul, the second on the team in this third quarter. Clark heading to the free throw line. First trip there this season for the senior transfer. First one up and good. As Brady Anderson checks in for Noah Lewis. Out goes Lovelace, and in comes Camonte Gravely. Or check that is Xavier Hall. One more for Clark. Second free throw left short. 5 points for Clark, 5-point Patriot lead. Brown swings it over to Sams. Sams gets a screen from Wilkins. He won't use it to go the other way. Tries to float a shot up, and a foul called on the way up. I believe they're going to get that on Dawson Lunsford. That is his second. First for the Patriots. And the freshman Brogan Sams shooting a pair. First one up and good. Chuck Kelly checks in for Jackson Clark. Second free throw from Sams up and good. He's in double figures now. 35-32 Patriot lead. Anderson hands off to Hartwell on the left side. Hartwell then trying to find Chuck Kelly in the corner. Either he was trying to find Kelly or Dawson Lunsford. Probably was Dawson Lunsford. Lunsford had cut in, and Kelly popped out to where the ball was thrown. But turnover nonetheless, and Red Dragons come the other way down by 3. Brown out near midcourt. It's a screen from Wilkins. Will go on the left side of it. This is defender there. Kicks out to Hall. Hall's floater up off the mark. Rebound grabbed underneath by Anderson. Hartwell, top of the key. Works his way over to the right side. It's cut off on the right baseline. Turnaround jumper left short. Anderson offensive rebound and up and in. Brady Anderson gets his first basket of the night. He had 6 points in the win against South Charleston Friday. Makes it a 5-point game once again. Just over 2 minutes to go, third quarter. Patriots with the lead. And a moving screen on Wilkins. That is the third personal foul on the team, second on Wilkins. Falla in the game now for GW. We're working on the right side to Lunsford. Lunsford kicks the ball on the right corner. Now he'll drive in toward the paint. Backing down on his defender and has it poked away from behind. It'll stay on that end of the floor. Patriots set to inbound, under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Leading by 5. It'll be Lunsford firing it in from the left side. Gets it into Falla. Falla three-pointer up, and it rolls around and out, but a foul on the way up. They're going to get on Xavier Hall, his third, team's fourth. So Falla shooting 3 here, the freshman for the Patriots. Had 2 points last time out. hits the first free throw attempt.
Follow good on the first.
Second one from Falla, up and good as well. As Lamb checks in for Goebel for the Patriots. Falla trying to go 3 for 3 here, takes a few dribbles, and it's up and good. He's got 3 points. Patriots lead is up to 8 now, 40-32 with under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Wilkins, top of the key, swings it over to Sams. Sams will now dish back off to Peyton Brown. And an offensive foul called there on the drive by Xavius Hall. Good defensive positioning there by Chuck Kelly. That is Hall's 4th personal foul and the 5th team foul. Hall will check out. Now in comes Camonte Gravely. That is the 5th team foul now on St. Albans, so Patriots will shoot 2 for the rest of this quarter. And Falla has it ripped away from him by Gravely. Now Peyton Brown comes back the other way. 8-point deficit. Brown, 3-pointer up, rolls around and out. Kelly with a rebound for the Patriots, coming the other way now. Falla swings to Kelly. Kelly gets to the bucket. Cut off initially, but then a nice jump stop there at the right block. And then he lays it up and in. And a timeout requested for St. Albans as the Patriots make it a 10-point lead with less than a minute to go in the third quarter. We're back with more right after this on High School Game Day.
The relationship between a lawyer and a client is based on trust. Over the years, we've been entrusted with some of the biggest cases in West Virginia. That's because we have a track record of success and getting exceptional results. We built a reputation as one of the go-to law firms throughout the state of West Virginia. We're proud of the reputation we've earned in the community for providing exceptional, aggressive legal representation. When you hire my law firm, you don't get excuses, you get results.
Taking a gorgeous look over the court here at George Washington High School here in what I'm affectionately calling the Crow's Nest. High above things here with a beautiful look at things inside the gymnasium here, the main gym upstairs at George Washington High School. Less than a minute to go in this third quarter. Patriots lead by 10. Red Dragons with the basketball. Sams on the left wing and guarded tightly by Savion Brown. Drives on the left baseline, kicks out to Paulin. Now inside the paint, loses it, and it's poked away from Paulin by the Patriots. So it'll stay on this end of the floor with St. Albans. Feed inside to Paulin. Spot up around us from the left side, and he'll put it up and in. His first basket of the game. Patriot lead at 8. 30 seconds to go. Lamb, jumper from the right side baseline, no good. Gravely grabs the rebound, and now Brown comes the other way. 20 seconds. Kelly gets screen at the top. Brown drives to the basket, forces a shot up, can't get it to go. Lunsford grabs the rebound. He'll bring it up the floor, has it poked from behind, but right into the hands of Chuck Kelly. Kelly tries to go up, can't finish. Anderson gets a rebound, he can't finish. Then Kelly grabs the third effort. He can't get it to go. Rebound still tipping around. Finally came into the hands of Brady Anderson, but then the buzzer sounds, and that's the end of the third quarter. Patriots lead 42-34 as we head to the fourth. We'll step aside for a short break and be back with more right after this on High School Game Day on the RSN Sports Network, powered by HD Media.
Hi, this is JJ Roberts from Huntington, and when I'm back home, you will find me at my local Parmar store.
We have that thundering herd pride at your local Parmar stores. We are over 200 stores strong and growing. Download the Parmar app for even more savings and sign up for the Parmar Rewards Card. Whether it's food, gas, or groceries, we have you covered. We are Marshall, and we are Parmar Stores.
If there's not a Parmar store near you now, there will be soon.
Getting ready to start the fourth quarter of action between the St. Albans Red Dragons and the George Washington Patriots. Adam Rogers, happy to have you with us here this evening on High School Game Day on the RSN Sports Network, powered by HD Media. Huge shout out to our Media Center crew, Dan Shreve on the camera tonight for us, our producer director, Ethan Young, doing a fantastic job as always. We appreciate you tuning in tonight, however you're watching our broadcast this evening, whether it be on the HD Media Plus app, which you can watch hours and hours of video for free on the HD Media Plus app. You can also catch all of our live broadcasts here on High School Game Day on that HD Media Plus app. Take it with you wherever you go, and it's available on the Apple iOS and Android device stores, as well as on Fire TVs and Roku devices as well. Back underway in this fourth quarter. Lunsford, three-pointer up from the left side, rattles in and out. Rebound grabbed by the Red Dragons, and nearly a carry there right out in the middle of the court. Head coach Rick Green for the Patriots can't believe it wasn't called, but there have been a couple of calls on both sides missed here tonight, you could argue. But that one's pretty egregious, though, right out in the middle of the court. Lovelace gets to the basket, kicks out to Brown. Brown finds Wilkins inside the keyhole, up and in. Tyreek Wilkins, the senior, with 15 points at least. Brown trying to fire it into Chuck Kelly, and Kelly clearly wasn't ready for it. Turnover by the Patriots will send things back the other way. Red Dragons staying in this one, forcing turnovers like that from the Patriots. Feed inside to Wilkins. The left block, he can't finish. Good defense there by Noah Lewis. Rebound tipped in the hands of Pullen. And then on the way, shot up. An offensive foul is called. Chuck Kelly, the second charge he's taken tonight. Pullen's personal foul. His first, team's first of this fourth quarter. Savion Brown checks out. In comes Goebel. Hartwell also in the game for the Patriots as well. Hartwell crosses the timeline, drives down the right side of the paint, gets to the bucket and lays it up and in. First field goal of the night for Chance Hartwell. All of his points coming from the free throw line before that. He's up to 6 now. Wilkins backing down on Lewis for a second, then kicked out to Sams. Sam's trying to cross up against his defender, Lunsford, and has it tipped away out of bounds. It'll stay with the Red Dragons. Paulin checks out. In comes Xavius Hall. Hall and Lovelace both need to be careful in this fourth quarter. They're both playing out there with 4 fouls. Only 2 players from either side in any kind of foul trouble. And a foul called against the Patriots, Christian Goebel. A little too much body contact there along that drive down the baseline from Xavius Hall. That is the first on Goebel, first on the team in this fourth quarter for the Patriots. Inbound comes to Wilkins, backing down on Lewis. No charge called there, and Wilkins finishes, makes it a 6-point game. 44-38, Patriots with the ball and the lead. 6 minutes to go. Feed inside to Goebel. Goebel with a power dribble and up and in. Goebel with his third field goal. He's got 6. Back to an 8-point Patriot lead with under 6 to go now. Brown with it on the left side. Now swings it over to the right. Hand it off top of the key to Lovelace. Lovelace now on the right side. Hands off, and they'll swing it back over out near midcourt to Sams. Sams, step back 3, off the backboard, no good. Lewis with a rebound. Patriots come the other way. Hartwell trying to do a spin move through the lane, loses it, lost his footing. Chuck Kelly tries to go up underneath after grabbing the ball and is blocked. On the other end, Red Dragons swinging in the corner to Sams. Sams Dribbling it all the way back out near midcourt now. And we'll finally get into the hands of Peyton Brown with just over 5 minutes to go in the fourth. Brown pull-up jumper just inside the three-point line. It's up and good. Foot was on the line there. No three-pointer for Peyton Brown, but he's got 7 points for the Red Dragons, and it's a 6-point game again. Red Dragon fans trying to call on their defense here on the road. Pass is tipped away and out of bounds. Bit of a lackadaisical pass that time from Hartwell, trying to find Goebel, streaking over to the left side of the court. Clock stop with 4:47 to go. 6-point game. Bounce pass into Lunsford in the left corner. Lunsford has his pocket picked by Lovelace. Lovelace driving down to the basket. Reverse laying up and in. Jaquez Lovelace gets his first basket of the night, and a timeout by George Washington. 4:37 to go in the fourth quarter, and it's a 4-point game. Patriots led by as many as 8 in the second half. Haven't gotten into double-digit territory one time, led by as many as 10. But again, these Red Dragons have hung around in this one the entire time. The Patriots trying to go to 2-0 with the win tonight. Red Dragons looking for victory number 1 after losing their opener to Charleston Catholic. What a win for this Red Dragons program it would be if they would be able to pull off this victory tonight here on the Hill. The Patriots come into tonight the number 2 team in Class 4A this year. Made 7 straight state tournament appearances, trying to go for 8 this year in a row. Meanwhile, the Red Dragons haven't made a state tournament since they qualified back in the COVID-canceled season of 2020. That was then when Brian England was the head coach in his second stint as the head coach of this Red Dragon team after a 2-year hiatus, coming back this year after being hired in May, after serving last season as an assistant on the Winfield staff. Three-pointer from Goebel from the left corner, too much on it. Rebound tipped into the hands of Lunsford, and then he dishes it off to Chuck Kelly. Kelly swings back out to Hartwell. Hartwell had to sky to grab that pass out of the air. Stopped at the keyhole, and pass is tipped and stolen away. Wilkins with the steal. Wilkins didn't know what he wanted to do with it and lost it. Lunsford comes away with it, finds it up the court to Goebel. Goebel off the glass and in. Christian Goebel doing a great job running the floor there for the Patriots. He's got 8, and the Patriot lead back up to 6. 48-42, under 4 to go. Peyton Brown working against Kelly, kicks it in the corner, and now it'll be pulled back out by Hall and into the hands of Sams. The freshman swings it over to Peyton Brown. Brown stopped on the baseline on the right side, kicks back out to Sams. 3.5 to go in the fourth. Lovelace thought about the 3 for a second, now drives, stops in the keyhole, jumper up and good. Lovelace gets his second bucket, both of them here in the fourth quarter. He's been in some foul trouble throughout the course of this game. He's got 4. He and Xavier Hall both with 4 personal fouls for the Red Dragons. Lewis in the right corner, gets to the bucket, too strong on the shot attempt. Thought he got fouled on the way up, but no whistle blown. Sams drives to the bucket, lays it up and in. It's a 2-point game, 48-46 with less than 3 to go. Sams gets his first field goal inside the 3-point line. He's up to 12. 48-46, Patriots with the ball and the lead. Kelly in the right corner. Swings out to Lewis. Lewis loses it off of his hands, but able to regather it. And a timeout called by head coach Rick Green. Going to settle things down here with 2:31 to go and a 2-point lead. Patriots will have the basketball coming out of the timeout, and we'll be back right after this on High School Game Day on the RSN Sports Network, powered by HD Media.
Hi, it's Tony Caridi. You know, our West Virginia military veterans are the last ones to ask for handouts, yet many of them are hungry. I invite you to watch a video that shows an amazing monthly program that helps feed our veterans in Beckley and Clarksburg. Huntington Bank and other partners would like to expand this program to other areas of our state, and we'd love for you to help. Watch the video at wvenriched.com. That's wvenriched.com.
To us, justice is not just a word. It's why we fight. Warner Law Offices. When you need justice.
Bobby Warner, now's the time. Call 345-6789.
Patriots lead the Red Dragons 48-46. Patriot basketball coming out of the timeout. Inbound goes to Hartwell in the backcourt. And we're underway once more in a 2-point game on the hill. Second game of the year for these two schools. And it's been a great one from start to finish. Clark cut off. Now dish out to Lewis in the left corner. Lewis drives baseline, and a push from behind called on Tyreek Wilkins. That is the second personal foul on Wilkins. Second on the Red Dragons as a team in this quarter. One for the Patriots. Inbound goes to Lewis. Lewis trying to go with a post move on the left block. Kicks out to Lunsford. Feed goes to Clark inside the paint. Clark attacking the basket against the smaller Sams. Jumper left short. Rebound tipped out though, and it comes out to Hartwell. Lewis, three-pointer from the right corner. Too strong, but Lunsford grabs the miss, and the ball is ripped away from him. Lovelace brings it up the floor. A nice dish off to Hall, and Hall lays it up and in. Tie game, 48-48 with a minute 40 to go. The Red Dragon crowd going crazy here inside George Washington High School. Tie game, 48-48. Lewis drives toward the bucket, gets there, can't finish, but grabs his own miss, tries to go up again, and this time he finishes. Noah Lewis with 12 points. And I'm sure is close to a double-double if he doesn't have it now. Came up 2 rebounds shy on Friday. Peyton Brown, jumper from inside the paint area, up and good, ties it back up. 50-50 with a minute to go. Hartwell works his way over to the right side, finds Clark. Crowd from both sides starting to try to cheer their team on to a victory here tonight in a tie game. Patriots working some clock down and a foul called out on the floor against Tyreek Wilkins. That'll be his third personal foul, the team's third. So foul on the floor. Patriots will inbound from the right side baseline. Clark checks out. In comes Goebel. Lunsford will fire it in with 37 seconds to go. A tie ball game. Gets it into Goebel. Goebel, right side baseline jumper, up and good! Christian Goebel in double figures now with that baseline jumper. And a timeout requested by Brian England with 30.1 seconds to go in a 2-point game. What a game we've had here on the hill tonight, folks. Don't forget, coming up here, once this one wraps up, because this one might be headed to overtime, we'll have our Caldwell Luce to Trampano player of the game for you. We'll let you know who that is once this one concludes. But a fantastic matchup this evening. A lot of people thought that after the Red Dragons loss against the Class AA runner-ups from last year, Charleston Catholic, that St. Albans would come in here and have a really hard time with this Patriot basketball team. But the Red Dragons have come in and shown no fear whatsoever against the number 2 team in Class 4A. 2-point ball game with 30.1 seconds to go. Adam Rogers, our Media Center crew, happy to have you with us here this evening on High School Game Day on the RSN Sports Network, powered by HD Media. 3 fouls against the Red Dragons in this fourth quarter, just 1 for the Patriots. So there's your foul situation here in these final 30 seconds. There will be Red Dragon basketball coming out of the half, or out of this timeout rather. Brown brings it up across the floor for the Red Dragons, finds Wilkins, works his way over to Lovelace. Lovelace has it poked away from him, and they're going to say it's off the hands of St. Albans. Actually, check that. They're going to call a foul on Tyreek Wilkins. That's his fourth, the fourth on the Red Dragons. So the push there, Patriots basketball with 22.6 seconds to go. A foul immediately puts the Patriots at the line to shoot 2, but a three-pointer up, and it's good from Dawson Lunsford. He buries it to make it a 5-point game. 10 seconds to go. Peyton Brown 3 on the other end. It's up and good. Brown matches it, and we've got ourselves a 2-point game with 5 seconds left. And a timeout called by Brian England. Lunsford hits the 3 on the other end in the corner. The Red Dragons quickly come down the other end of the floor, and Peyton Brown hits his first three-pointer of the night to keep it a 2-point game again. 5.1 seconds left to go. 55 for the Patriots, 53 for the Red Dragons. Again, the Patriots have won the last 23 outings with the St. Albans Red Dragons, winning by an average of nearly 19 points per game over the course of that stretch. So St. Albans looking to end a 23-game losing streak that dates back to 2005. If they can somehow come up with the upset here, would need a steal and a quick score to tie it up or potentially take the lead. Again, a foul here will immediately send the Patriots to the other end to shoot a 2-shot foul. So it would be the 5th of the quarter. Kelly can run the baseline here on the inbounds after the basket was made. And now a timeout by the Patriots. Going to talk things over a little more here. Patriots did have a couple of timeouts. Head coach Brian England upset because no foul was called there amongst the play there, as Brogan Sams was on the floor at the result of that play. But two teams back in their huddle. 6.1 seconds to go still. Patriots asking for clarification on if he can run the baseline, and yes, he can still. Again, 55-53, Patriots with the lead and the basketball. The Red Dragons need a quick steal and a score. Because again, a foul will send the Patriots to shoot a pair. What a great game here on the Hill tonight. Patriots trying to stave off the upset alert. Lunsford will inbound this time. He'll throw it into Lewis. Lewis gets it into Hartwell. Hartwell quickly up the floor to Kelly, and a foul called with 3.5 seconds left. And I believe they're going to get that on Xavius Hall, and if so, that is his 5th. Yes, that is his 5th personal foul. It's the team's 5th as well. Chance Hartwell going down to the other end, shooting a pair, trying to ice the game for the Patriots. If he can knock them both down, the Patriots would come away with a win, save for a Hail Mary and a foul at that point. But it would take a miracle if Hartwell could knock both of these down for the Red Dragons to come back and tie it up. Hartwell's first one, though, in and out. Hartwell missed his first 2 from the line, then had a stretch of 4 straight makes. Trying to make it a 3-point game here. It's up. No good, off the front of the iron. Peyton Brown grabs the miss, and then immediately a timeout called by St. Albans. And that's before the clock comes off, so I believe they're going to adjust the clock to take some time off. Took 0.1 seconds off there because, again, the rebound came, and then before the timeout was called, they didn't have a chance to start and stop the clock. So they reset it to 3.4 seconds. St. Albans, a 3 would win it for the Red Dragons here on the road. A 2 would send it to overtime. Taking a look inside the huddle there. Head coach Brian England and his staff talking things over with those Red Dragon players. And looking to get back to the state tournament for the first time in quite some time. That 2020 state tournament that this Red Dragon team qualified for canceled due to COVID. Up to that point, it had been 17 years since the Red Dragons had made the state tournament. And a win this evening, if they could pull off the upset, would go a long way in helping out this Red Dragon team. Give them a lot of confidence as the season keeps going on. Again, just the second game of the year. This game has to be brewing a lot of confidence in the Red Dragons as it is anyway. Just playing such a tight game here on the hill, and now another timeout. This coming from, I believe, George Washington here. Yes, a 30-second timeout from GW. Check that now. They're going to make it a full with 3.4 seconds left. While they talk things over in the huddle, let's step aside for one more break here on High School Game Day on the RSN Sports Network. We'll be back with more right after this with 3.4 seconds to go. We'll be back after this on High School Game Day.
In an ever-changing world, one thing you can always count on is Walker Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Hurricane. You know, Gene and Ryan built their business the old-fashioned way by making friends. There are no gimmicks or games at Walker, just honest, fair deals, and their method is so straightforward it may shock you. Friendly service and a huge selection of inventory with more arriving daily. When you're ready for your next vehicle, take the short 20-minute drive from Charleston or Huntington to Walker Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, just off the Hurricane exit of I-64. Walker Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, making friends one deal at a time.
Patriots breaking the huddle. 3.4 seconds left to go in a 2-point ball game. It's Red Dragon basketball on the inbounds. It'll be Tyron Pullen to inbound for St. Albans on the near sideline. Goes to the middle to Wilkins. He'll dish it off to Sam. Sam banks it in! Sam's from 3, buries it off the glass, and the Red Dragons pull off the upset on the road. 56-55. What a play design there by the Red Dragons. Pullen found Wilkins off the inbounds. A quick fire to the freshman, Brogan Sams, and then Sams buries it off the glass for a 56-55 winner. Take a look at the scene here on the court. The St. Albans faithful exploding after that banked in. Wow. The Red Dragons, like I said, kept it close all night long. Got down by 10, but no more than that. The Red Dragons clawed their way back in this game and are rewarded with a buzzer beater win here on the hill over the number 2 team in Class 4A. 56-55, your score and the victory for the St. Albans Red Dragons. Again, what a comeback win for St. Albans after that season opening loss to Charleston Catholic. Talk about a statement win on the schedule for St. Albans. We mentioned we'd get you our Caldwell Luce DeTrampano player of the game. Well, you saw the man hit the shot there at the end. The freshman, Brogan Sams, buries it off the glass for the game winner. I had him with a total of, with that 3, 15 points for the Red Dragons. And what a shot for just a freshman to step up and make there in a situation like that. Game on the line, ice in his veins, and he knocks it down to give St. Albans the 56-55 win. Again, your player of the game, brought to you by Caldwell Luce DeTrampano, is Brogan Sams from the St. Albans Red Dragons. What a play design there for head coach Brian England. for the St. Albans Red Dragons to steal a win here on the road against the George Washington Patriots, one of the top teams in this Class 4A. Wow, is all I have to say after that. What a great night here on the Hill. Patriots back in action again Friday night here on the Hill against Holy Family Catholic. That's part of the Parmar Stores Classic. Capital will also be playing in the first game of that Classic up here on the Hill. We'll have both of those games for you starting at about, I believe, 6 o'clock on Friday night. If not, check our schedule and make sure before I tell you wrong. But again, that is before the GW game, which is scheduled for a 7:30 tip-off against Holy Family Catholic. And then those two teams will flip opponents and play on Saturday starting at noon. Patriots have the 2 o'clock game Saturday here on the Hill. For the Red Dragons, next up for them, a home contest with the Winfield Generals. That also is on Friday, but at 6 o'clock. So that will do it for us here up on the Hill for this matchup between the Red Dragons and the Patriots, where St. Albans comes away victorious at the buzzer off the glass from downtown, with Brogan Sams putting the triple home to win 56-55. Thanks for watching our broadcast tonight. Big thanks to our crew, Dan Shreve and Ethan Young, for their hard work. As always, we hope you join us on Friday night for more high school basketball action here on Highschool Gameday on the RSN Sports Network, powered by HCUA. That does it for us here at George Washington High School. Folks, we'll see you Friday night. Have a great rest of your evening.